Why do we tire so easily of our favorite FPS games? I truly loved Apex Legends, but I've never loved a game so much and got burnt out so fast while playing it. And as someone who wants to avoid this issue in my own FPS game I'm trying to develop, I needed to figure out why this was the case in so many FPS games these days. Which brings us to the question at hand: what tires us of a game we enjoy so much? To answer that, we have to answer the question, what drives us to play the game? It's not because we enjoy raging at the screen, that's for sure. It's to escape from reality, but simply escaping from reality can feel like a waste of time, which is why we need rewards and achievement to drive us and justify our time spent on a game. When you play a single story game, you are driven by the idea of the reward at the end, finishing the game. But once you achieve that, it can be difficult to play through it again now that you've already gotten the reward, unless the ending was just so damn good you couldn't help but play it one or two more times, or maybe if you're an achievement whore and just want to, do it all. But it's pretty rare to play one game 20 times through when you could play something else with a different and new reward to achieve. Now, of course, playing with friends and enjoying mechanics are a big part of why we play a game too, but rewards tie into that as well. The better you are, the more rewards you receive to show off to your friends and other players. And some of you may say that you don't care about rewards or showing off, and to that I'd say, if you don't care about those things, then what is the reason you check your KD? It's because you want to see yourself improve, and seeing your KD go up is a reward in itself, which just goes to show that rewards and social proof can come in many forms. But really, there are only two types of rewards when it comes to gaming. First is passive FOMO rewards, and second is player achievements. A great example of a FOMO, or fear of missing out, passive reward is the leveling badges you get while playing the game. If you don't play, there is the fear of falling behind. When you play, you are rewarded with an artificial sticker that tells you what level you are. Another example is the battle pass. Sadly, we've been trained to accept and treat the battle pass as our reward for playing, which is ironic considering that we have to pay for it. But after purchasing it, you now have the fear of wasting your money and missing out on the rewards. So the more you play, you just passively get advancement within it to unlock mid rewards that don't really feel special at all, since everyone will get it eventually anyways. This is how most FPS games operate as a whole these days, and this is our reward for playing unranked games. Then there are player achievements. For example, in Apex, getting 20 kills in a round gives you another virtual sticker. Ranked rewards are another example of this. Again, usually you only get another virtual sticker, maybe a charm that no one will ever see except for you, and in Apex, you are lucky enough to get a recycled dive trail. Yay! Oh, and a hollow spray that no one gives a shit about. The best part about this though is that every season the rewards are the same. Maybe a few differences in pixels, but that's about it. I'd like to remind you that these top ranked badges and whatnot were probably made in Photoshop. Each season, copy and pasted, then adjusted with a few tweaks to make it a little bit different. You become one of the top players in your region, spending hundreds of hours playing to achieve that, mastering all these different mechanics and play styles so they can give you an artificial sticker that was copied and pasted in Photoshop, if they even changed it at all. How sad is that? Yet for some reason, everyone accepts this in the FPS world. Now, Apex is a little better in this regard, as you get recycled dive trails that they take away from you and hollow sprays that no one gives a shit about, but the concept is the same. Hard work and dedication for trash, repetitive rewards. Now, I want to show you why this shit is unacceptable and how much these companies are taking advantage of you. But to really understand, we have to look at a different genre of games: massive multiplayer online RPGs, or MMOs. MMORPGs are a game where you are in a virtual world with tons of other players coexisting in that world, working together and solo to reach their own achievements and obtain their own unique rewards for doing so. Now, the wonderful thing about MMOs is that one minute you could be trying to reach the top rank in PvP, the next you could be trying to catch your new pet, then doing a 5-man dungeon with your friends, later on doing a 40-man raid on a boss. Now, every single one of these activities, and there's more of them, this is not all of it, but every single one of them has some sort of reward behind it. Achievements, titles, special mounts, new pets, the reward of performance based on theory crafting new talent builds, but most important of all, skins. In the FPS world, we pay for our skins. In the MMO world, well, they not only can earn their skins, they can customize them using these gloves with these boots, this helmet, and that chest piece. And you can earn different skins and different pieces of those skins from doing different activities. For example, the red variant would be from reaching the top rank in arenas, the black variant would be from doing raids, and the higher the difficulty, the more crypt the model tends to get. And when you wear it, you can show it off to hundreds of players while sitting and talking with people in the main city city. Even if you didn't achieve anything amazing, often if you put together something cool and unique with your custom skin that you made, people notice and will compliment you on your creativity. Now compare that to our virtual sticker. Do you see the difference? In a game like World of Warcraft, there is always something to work towards. Even if you get sick of your favorite mode, you can do something else and still get a shitload of legit rewards for doing it. Now, obviously, FPS and free-to-play games in general can't just take away skins. That's how they make money, and at the end of the day, they are a business. But you know what? That doesn't mean they can't add specific skins as rewards for your achievements. And no, I'm not talking about shit recolors. A new skin every season for each rank. You reach Plat this season, you get the new Platinum skin. You reach Diamond, you get the new Diamond skin. You reach Predator, then you get the new Predator Pope skin for the season. No. Instead, we play the same repetitive modes with the same repetitive virtual stickers as rewards, which you hardly get to show off in matches anyway, and just let them shove these battle passes that we have to pay for as our rewards down our throats. You see, the gameplay loop is what FPS games rely on to keep you playing, because they don't want to reward you for your effort and for playing the game. No, they want you to spend money. And honestly, they do a really good job of achieving this. But eventually, you can only handle the same repetitive modes and rewards so much, which leads to you or I just eventually giving up on the game we love to play, or settling with it and just continuing to contemplate why we hate the game so much, but you can't stop playing it. And this is on top of the lack of updates and changes that for some reason, game developers just don't make or take forever to implement. This is something I really want to avoid when it comes to my game I'm trying to create, and I think I have some really interesting ideas, but until I'm ready to tell you about it, I first need to figure out if I want to make this game first person or third person. If you want to hear my thoughts on that, click this video here. Okay, love you, bye.